No doubt, fellow art lovers will no doubt be here, but I don't know, they're taking their time about it, but we thought we would start anyway, since you were here. My name is Nanette Raynon, and I'm president of BRIC, and you are now in BRIC Studio. BRIC is Brooklyn Information and Culture, and this is our first night in this space, and we are really thrilled that you are here. We're thrilled to be working with red clay. Many people would think, when I speak, I must say that I speak on behalf of myself and all the people at BRIC, because putting this space together was really a collaborative effort. Some of our programs are very long-standing, and you might be familiar with them. One of them is the Celebrate Brooklyn Performing Arts Festival. It takes place in Prospect Park every summer at the band shop. And we also are the presenter to the Rotunda Gallery, which is a contemporary art gallery showing Brooklyn-affiliated artists in downtown Brooklyn. And those projects, Celebrate Brooklyn, has existed for 23 years, and the gallery is edging up to 20. We also another one of our affiliates is BCAT, Brooklyn Community Access Television. And the director is here, Anita Coward, and I think the director of Celebrate Brooklyn is here too. Yeah, Jack Walsh, and our managing director is on hand. Our last of our 4 areas of interest is promoting the arts through the Brooklyn Tourism Council. And so, welcome all. But this is new, this is brand new, this is the first night here. Many people would think I'm going to say any minute now that this is a long-time dream of ours. Not at all. It's a very short-time dream of ours, just a couple of months. The long-term dream was to transform the whole building into a theater exhibition space. And in fact, this space that you're in now is called, by us, when we're in the planning phases, the fly space, because we were going to take out this floor and it was going to be the fly space for a theater that went through the first floor of the basement. However, those plans have gotten sidetracked for a while. I hope it's only just a while. But we really did not want to let our intentions go by the wayside also. And our intentions really were to create the opportunity for all the artists who everybody talks about, how many artists are moving to Brooklyn and live in Brooklyn. And we really wanted to create the place where you could see them at the beginning, where you could see them. Some people are not so at the beginning, some are very experienced, but you could see them doing new work, if not at the beginning of their careers. And Red Clay, it's so exciting to have them as the first group, because they really exemplify the idea of supporting artists in their career development and the development of their work. And so it's a wonderful partnership. They'll be here monthly. There are programs around, and you can see that, and I hope you'll patronize it. And what I truly hope is that you will patronize some other things that aren't as familiar to you, because that kind of crossover is something we're really interested in. We really think of ourselves as bringing together artists and art audiences and getting them into a dialogue and really being the place where people can come and identify what is happening in Brooklyn, what artists are doing, how they're advancing their work, how they're advancing the field. So it is my deep, deep pleasure now to introduce my partner here, Alyssa Blunt-Moorhead. It's hard to believe that we met only about 5-6 months ago, but from the moment we met, we clicked, and it's been a pleasure all along. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, first of all, I just want to thank BRIC and the new BRIC Studio for letting us bless the place. We're going to be the first inhabitants tonight, and it's a beautiful space. We first came, I guess, like Annette said, maybe 5 or 6 months ago, and this was raw, with a capital raw. And we all had to do like a lot of envisioning and creative thought processes to get to this. So we're really excited to be the first group, and we're excited about our future events together. I just wanted to quickly say, Red Clay Arts, I'm the director of Red Clay Arts, and Red Clay Arts is a nonprofit here in Brooklyn that's dedicated to giving a platform for what we like to think is sort of vanguard and experimental art, visual art. And yes, we do consider DJs and video mixing visual arts, and you'll see why. We're really, really honored to work with these artists in particular. CX, David, and Mal are geniuses separately, and then collaboratively, there's not even a word for what they are. So I think this is going to be a really exciting show, and in the interest of pushing more Red Clay propaganda, if you could sort of just take a look at the brochures that we left, you can hear what we're about. Ah, okay. And I was going to give you more propaganda, but I was told there's no audio for it, so you can just see nice, pretty pictures. And then also you can check out our website at www.redclayarts.com and get more information about our art services and what we're trying to offer to the community as well as what we're offering now. And hopefully support things like this and other things that we do in Brooklyn. This show was put together along with a series of 5 other shows which will be here at BRIC Studios the 3rd Thursday of every month. And the series is called Practicum, and it's because of the experimental nature. It was curated by our curator and artist himself, Tier Hemphill, and he's going to explain how the night's going to go and what the series is about.
Practicum. Basically, we wanted to give a platform to artists, local artists that we know, to collaborate and work on presenting works in progress, and to give feedback from the audience while they were producing the work. And that's what's going to happen here tonight. We're going to start, it's going to be about a 30-minute set. They're going to have an intermission, a Q&A. You can ask them exactly what the hell they're doing. And then hopefully, from your questions, they'll be able to go back to work after the Q&A and institute some of the feedback that you give. So make sure you ask questions. Tonight we have CX on the 1s and 2s and all these other digital and analog boxes up there. Some of which he does not want to tell us what they are exactly. We have Mal Cheppy. He's on the live mix with the video, and we have David Hegel. He's on these other gizmos and wire things over here, and laptops and mini disc players and space echo machines and echoplexes and Casio SK1s and Nintendo also. So without further ado, we have Vintage High Tech.